my channel. This is Canadian Retro. I've got another pickups video for you here. This one is a little bit sort of an adieu, I guess, to a place that I went to quite frequently. Found some of my best finds at these stores, and that's the Goodwill. It's really unfortunate what's happened here in the GTA. It's probably not affecting a lot of your areas. I know in the States it has no effect whatsoever because it's like almost like they're two separate entities. I don't know about other parts of Canada as well. I'm fairly certain it's just the mismanagement of my region. But that affects, I think, about 400 employees. Goodwill is shutting down, and those people basically lost their jobs and weren't even given like a day's notice on it. I went to the store one day, it was open, and the next day, sign up saying we're done, kind of thing, and they don't know if they're going to be coming back. I really hope that they do. I found some of my most epic finds at Goodwill's, and I will show you some of that footage right now. So like I said though, not just missing the finds, but there are a lot of really great people working at those stores that I went to that I'd build up, not friendships like come on over and hang out or anything like that kind of friendships, but really how's your day kind of stuff, and checking up with people and that kind of thing. And I really appreciated the conversation and the help that they gave me, and keeping an eye out for me when they saw something that I might like or whatever. They kind of let me know it was there, and that's the kind of thing that I was looking for, and I appreciate that very much. Probably some of not some of the greatest, but best kind of service I would expect in that kind of environment, especially dealing with some of the things that they have to deal with in those places. But that being said, another thing with that is, like I was saying before, though, 400 people lost their jobs, and for some of them, that's they'll be able to pick up the pieces from that, and some people I think it's going to be a little bit more challenging, and they employed a lot of people that other places may not necessarily go out of their way to hire, and that's something that was something they did well, I think. And as far as like the mismanagement of stuff, that really I think was in the upper echelon of Goodwill, like it's upper management kind of stuff, and I don't even blame like the local branch kind of managers or whatever you want to call them, store managers and stuff like that. That was from really high up, and I think their greed and their mismanagement is what it sounds like to me. I don't totally know all the details, but it just sounds like to me like greed and mismanagement basically sunk the GTA Goodwills, and that's really upsetting to me. So to those people that work there, thank you very much for all the years of help and great stuff that you put out for me to find. As far as my thrifting goes, though, that puts me down to about 3 stores left here, and it is pretty slim lately. So that's the way that it's gonna be. You can't have everything you want. So here we go though. This is what I did find recently. Let's see, I'll start with this is pretty quick. At a Tlees I found a green N64 controller for $5. It's not too bad, has a little bit of a crack, just slightly on this part of it, but I don't think it's going to affect how it works or anything like that. Stick's pretty solid. I do have to clean it up obviously, but still $5 for that. It's pretty nice. I have a box one of these, so not in a big rush to hold on to this one. I'm not collecting like variants, but again, people are always looking for N64 controllers, especially ones that are in decent shape. At a Value Village, I found this. This kind of was a little bit bittersweet as well. There's a person that just beats me there every single day. So this day, I got there first, and there was nothing in the front case or whatever. So I took a walk around the store. I got to the back of the store after checking electronics and this kind of thing. And one of the employees came back and said, "Oh, they just put out some games." And I went over, and that guy was there first. I honestly, I was there before him, and I still like could not win. But he did leave this behind for me, so you know that's not too bad. It's Mario Kart DS, and that was $8, which is getting kind of pricey. But Value Village is just sort of doing that again. You know, this is something I want to kind of get into my collection. Like I have one already, but I don't think mine's in as great a shape as this one, so I'm going to use this as an upgrade for mine. And I was willing to pay $8 to upgrade mine, and I'll sell off the other one and basically recoup all my cash for the both of the ones that I've bought in the past, so that's not too bad at all. Moving on, also picked up, and I don't know how well these ones sell, but for $2 I picked up a DJ Hero dongle. I'm hoping that one's going to net a little bit of cash. I don't really know a whole lot about this one in comparison to other ones that I find, but again, I'm going to give it a shot on eBay and see how it goes. Probably, you know, even if I get like $10 out of it, it's not too bad. It's easy to ship too, so that's that right there. I also picked up, and this was on a different day from Value Village, also picked up this, which is a green Game Boy Color. Screen's in almost like perfect shape. Really nice, immaculate shape actually. The stickers on the back and everything are perfect too. And even came with some batteries, so powers on and all that kind of goodness, has sound and pretty wonderful. That one there was $15, but you know, definitely worth it I think for one that's in this kind of condition. It's really good shape. I probably won't be holding on to this though. I've been kind of unloading a bit of the handheld kind of stuff that I can use on the Retron 5, so I don't really need like the consoles or whatever. And then this here is pretty cool too. Found an Xbox One title. This is totally going to be for flip, but yeah, it's Zumba Fitness World Party, and I was checking it out. You know, this still goes for about $30 or so Canadian on eBay, so I'm gonna flip that. Cost me $4, which is kind of nice. Only major problem with it though is for some reason the case is cracked at the bottom here. Probably just these flimsy cases they put it in. So I'll be looking for a case replacement, but it's all in there I think. I don't even know if they have manuals anymore. Oh, that must be it. It's just turned around backwards. I thought it was just a leaflet. That's how thin the manuals are these days. But the disc itself on this one is, well, how you would expect it to be, perfect. So I'm going to recoup my cash for sure on pretty much everything else I bought there with this online, so definitely gonna do that. And then this is the last thing. This is a posting on a Facebook group. Nothing major here, but you know I love to sell these, and I found a Guitar Hero dongle for $15, which they sell for $40, so I figured, hey, why not? I sold them all day long for $40, so that's not too bad at all. That's for the Les Paul wireless controller, by the way, so don't just think any of them sell like that. It's got to be that specific one. And then from another person for $10, I picked up one of the Les Paul guitars, which kind of weird to pick one of these up. This is for PlayStation 3, but also with another dongle, so I'll end up selling that online too. With the guitar, I think it goes pretty well. This one's all covered in stickers and stuff like that, but I'll just post it the way it is, and if a person wants me to remove all the stickers, I'm more than willing to do that. Yeah, that's that. So that was $10 right there, and that stuff's just gonna go online to fund my new addiction on eBay, which is to pick up Super Famicom games. I've been doing that lately. I will have a video that's just totally about Super Famicom games that I did pick up. Just sort of working away on that a little bit, just to make it a little more interesting, but haven't got them all in yet. They haven't all been delivered yet. So once they all get delivered and I put all the footage together and stuff like that, I will show you the Super Famicom games that I picked up lately. Last thing I want to show you here is something I picked up from a Value Village. It's Plants vs. Zombies Conehead Zombie. So that's it right there. Apparently this one's worth a little bit of cash. I don't think they make this anymore, or when I looked at eBay listings, people put rare, but what does that mean anymore? But I don't think that these ones are in print anymore. That's my idea behind it. I'm not totally certain why this one would, go for more than 15 or whatever dollars that normally stores sell these for. Alright, so I think that's what they normally sell them for. For that one there, I paid $7, so pretty cool right there. It's got a little ding right on that side of it, but it's not too bad at all for $7, and I'll try to sell that off and see what I can get for it. I got a few of them, you can see back there, but for the most part, I'm not really collecting these, so the ones I have back there are just like superhero type ones. This is obviously not a superhero one, so I'm gonna get rid of those, or get rid of that. That's everything I got for you this time around. Thanks again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Feel free to thumbs up this video, comment down below, and I will see you all later.
Now, who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, say, who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you meet each day.